Well, good morning, kids. This is Mike Spinner from Northwest Georgia. And we have an interesting visitor in here today. Not sure why they're here, but when you get interesting visitors, you come and you take videos. Look at this thing. This thing is gigantic. So this is the Croman S-61. It's a Type 1 helicopter for Forest Service. They carry 1,000 gallons of water in tanks or in buckets, or so we're gonna take a look, see, and well, nobody's here. Well, let's start with a nice little walk around. And it's interesting because they took off the top cowling up there, and my son's like, hey, the top cowling's off. I said, well, yeah, it's of course, it's to save weight. If you don't need it, you don't put it on, because they're all about lifting water. So interesting little workhorse for doing some firefighting. One of the interesting things is these articulated tails. Boy, you can really see how far they flap back and forth. And all these S-61s always kill me because they're shaped like a boat. And they do float. Need some rivet detail? Look at all these honking rivets. And as they are flying and looking down through their bubble window, got a couple gauges here, all full of water now that it's wet and moist out here on the coast. So they can keep track of what they're doing. Boy, this thing dirty. They've been fighting fire. You see all the muck on them. Yeah. So now you know, there is the oil cooler for this particular helicopter. Tucked back in here. Now, I always thought that this part moved. I always thought, oh, this is like the 51 and all the struts all. No. The strut is only right there. This doesn't move at all. So, just support. And you have the tail wheel. It can swivel around, so you guys that want to know how to taxi, if you ever do this helicopter, can taxi it around and have it swivel. And I'm pretty sure that this one just is allowed to swivel on its own. There's another cover that's taken off. You can see some of the mechanics in there for the tail and the intermediate gearbox. So any of you guys that are doing some work on a 61, there you go. Little details. And this one still has the folding tail. I think they all do. Wow. I'm a modeler, so I build models. I'm building a sky crane right now.
Oh yeah.
But we're always interested in everything. You know, all the guts and all the good stuff. Yeah, it always kills me. There's what, 9 bolts holding on the whole thing.
They're big though.
Yeah. Wow, this is so cool. So you guys are logging, you're not firefighting.
Yes.
I was figuring you guys were going to be out firefighting. And I'm like, there's no fires over here. Yeah. This is a long way from the lookout and from all that stuff over there. Yeah, we saw you guys come in. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? So you guys are actually logging.
That's right. Just in between jobs here.
Yeah, and
we have
so that was fun, being able to go in and actually go through that S-61. The pilot, who is in between jobs, needed a place to park, and to add more crap to this, the airport is closing on Monday morning, this is Sunday, to reseal the whole freaking place, all the asphalt and everything. Hopefully this year they won't light it on fire like they did last time. But that was cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just a little fun to get out there. This is our passion. This is what we like to do. We like to see all the little tidbits of information that are out there. You can see there's not much left of that helicopter, but enough to fly and do its job, hauling logs. And he's going to be down south of us about probably a half hour. And I'm like, oh, can I get out there? No, I probably won't be able to. Happy World Helicopter Day to everybody out there, and get out there and build something. Stop looking at me.